Hello everybody and welcome to another adventure on Wonder Melly's English Planet Christmas edition. Christmas is right around the corner, so I wanted to talk about some Christmas vocabulary and some expressions that we use around this time that maybe we see things that we don't know what the name of it is, or maybe we hear some things and we don't know why people say those things. So we're going to talk about 25 terms and vocabulary related to Christmas. So I'm going to start with the expression Merry Christmas. People say that all the time, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But people get confused. We're not talking about Mary with an A. M-A-R-Y is Mary. It's a proper name. It's the name of a person. It's the name of a woman. But when people say Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, Merry Christmas, Merry is an adjective and it means happy and cheerful. So when somebody says Merry Christmas, it means Happy Christmas. They're wishing you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Christmas. So that's the first one that I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to talk about December 24th. So December 24th is the night before Christmas, and we call that Christmas Eve. So Eve related to evening, so it's the night before, so we call December 24th Christmas Eve. Okay? Then the next thing that I want to talk about is the Christmas tree, right? So we have the Christmas tree right behind me. This one spins, it goes around. So Christmas tree is very important during Christmas time, right? So what do we use to decorate the Christmas tree? So we call these things that we use to decorate, we call them ornaments. Let's say it again, ornaments. I think I have an ornament around here. Okay, here we go. So these things that we put around the Christmas tree, we call ornaments, okay? So it could be like balls like this, but I have one that looks like snow. So this one would be a snowflake, okay? Let's say it again, snowflake, okay? So you can see a lot of snowflakes around Christmas because we associate it with winter time, and yeah, we use these a lot for decoration. So snowflake, okay? The next thing that I want to talk about is these things that go around and that are shiny, right? And it's easy. Sometimes we don't know what they're called. It's called Christmas lights. Easy peasy, Christmas lights. And they go around the tree. My Christmas lights are on, so you can see them. But also people use Christmas lights to decorate the outside of their house, right? So Christmas lights, easy peasy, there's no trick to it, so that's the name of it. But there's one thing that goes at the bottom of the tree, right? So we have our tree, it's decorated, and at the bottom of the tree we have a nativity scene. So we call this a nativity scene. One more time, nativity scene. And it goes at the bottom of the tree, right? And then we have, typically, it's Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. This is my little baby nativity scene. Sometimes you have more characters. You have camels and you have other people from the time. But this is your basic nativity scene, you know. So as long as you have Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, we are good. So again, nativity scene, and that goes at the bottom of the tree. Another thing that's very important that goes at the bottom of the tree, what is it? Yes, if you guessed presents, you are correct. Presents or gifts, they go at the bottom of the tree, right? I think I have more presents here, right? So presents or gifts, right? I don't have a preference. I like both. So some people prefer to say presents and some people like to say gifts. I like them all, so you can give me presents and gifts. It's okay. So yeah, I don't have a preference. I like all presents and all gifts. So something that we use to decorate the gifts is this. This is called a bow, right? Let's say bow. So you can put a little bow on your present to decorate it. I have a bow on my head. So this is a bow, okay, to decorate your presents. But also people like to use this. I have it here, and here we go. This is called, does anybody know? This is called gift wrapping paper. One more time, gift wrapping paper. That's a lot. Let's say it one more time. Gift wrapping paper. And you use this one for the presents, right? And you put tape and you wrap the presents with the gift wrapping paper. Some people abbreviate, and you can say wrapping paper or gift wrap. Sometimes people say, oh, I need some gift wrap or wrapping paper. So, you know, whatever works for you. And so gift wrapping paper or wrapping paper or gift wrap, however you want to say it. And then, so the next thing that I'm going to talk about, super related to Christmas, is, guess what? It's this guy right here. So we have Santa Claus. There he is, right? So Santa Claus brings the presents or the gifts, right? You're supposed to leave milk and cookies for Santa, right? He's supposed to come down the chimney, but some places don't have a chimney. So I don't know how he gets in. It's Christmas magic. But in some places he's called Father Christmas. And that's more British. In Great Britain and in other places, they say Father Christmas. But in United States, we say Santa. We say Santa Claus. But people like to abbreviate, so we just say Santa. So we know who he is. He brings the presents, right? Or the gifts. But then we have also, look who we have here. We have Mrs. Claus. So Mrs. Claus, does she have a ring? I don't see a ring on her finger, but I don't know. She's supposed to be married to Santa Claus. So when you see the MRS abbreviation, it's Mrs., right? So we pronounce it Mrs. because she's married to Santa Claus, right? So we have Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and they have some presents here. So I'm gonna put them back here where they were. And then Santa Claus has some helpers, right? So you may have seen this guy around. So this is called an elf, right? So Santa has many elves that help him, and Mrs. Claus, right? So one elf, remember, ends with an F, singular. Plural, elves with VES, right? So we have one elf here, and you may see a lot of people playing this little game called Elf on a Shelf. So again, elf on a shelf. So what's a shelf? So shelf is like a piece of wood, sometimes attached to the wall, sometimes it's not, but you put you can put books, you can put elves, you can put objects, right? So the idea is that you put the elf on the shelf, and then at night the elf moves, right? And does many crazy things, and then next morning you have to figure out what the elf did, right? So, and he's watching the kids. So elf on a shelf. So he helps Santa watch the kids because we have some lists. So next vocabulary that I'm going to talk about is the naughty list and the nice list. So what is naughty? Because I know I remember like listening to that word and I'm like, naughty, what is that? Naughty means when you've been bad. So when you're on the naughty list, you have not been good this year. I think I'm permanently on the naughty list, and that's okay. So yes, I don't know. I don't think I'm on the nice list this year. But the nice list is for the kids who have been good, right? Or who have behaved this year. So you could be either on the naughty list or on the nice list. And Santa checks it, and the elf helps also to keep an eye on the situation. So for the kids who have been on the naughty list, like myself, so the legend goes that instead of getting presents, you get coal. You get a lump of coal. So our next vocabulary word is coal. So this elf has a bag of, look at this, Santa's coal. Okay, so coal is what we use to light up the grill and make a barbecue. So if anybody else is on the naughty list, call me, because then we can get together and use the coal and do a barbecue together. So that's the idea, that kids who are on the naughty list get coal, get a lump of coal. And so this elf is already ready with Santa's coal, and I think that's what I'm gonna get this year. So so that's that. The next thing that people use to decorate around the house, and then you get like little presents, and you put little presents inside it, is this, we call this a stocking. Let's say it again, stocking. One more time, a Christmas stocking. So in the stocking, people put it around the house or by the fireplace, or and you can put little presents. We call those stocking stuffers, right? And it doesn't have to be a big gift. There's something in here. Let's see what it is. So I have some makeup, okay, and I have a lollipop. So I have some candy. So you can put candy here, makeup, little presents, right? So this is called a stocking, a Christmas stocking. Okay, cool. So another thing that people use to put around their house, and they use it to decorate, is this type of flower. Are these poinsettias, right? You may have seen them around during Christmas time for a lot of decorations. They're typically, the center is yellow. I don't know if you could see it. These are pretty red. So they're usually red and yellow. I think this one you can see it, right? So this type of flower, it's called poinsettias. And,
Or poinsettia.
people use them to decorate around Christmas time. They're very pretty. These that I have are fake. They're not real, because I have cats, and I have a lot of cats around here. So students, if you have cats, if you have pets, don't get real ones, because they're very toxic and they can kill your cats. So no real poinsettias for you. But they look pretty. The fake ones still look pretty and decorate. So I'm gonna put them here to decorate, right? So those are poinsettias. That's like a difficult word for me, because in Spanish we say Pascuas, and that's easy. So, but if you see these around, they're typically around during Christmas time a lot. But get the fake ones, not the real ones, because your cat can get sick. So then the next thing that I'm going to talk about, let me see. Oh, more Christmas decorations. So this one's a little difficult, this pronunciation, and maybe you don't know what it's called. This is called a wreath. Now, it has TH at the end. So this is where the difficult part comes. So let's practice pronunciation. Wreath. One more time. Wreath. Let's do it. One more. This is difficult. Look at this. TH. Wreath. Right? So TH sound. So the wreath is circular. It has a bow here, and it goes like on the door, right, to decorate. And you can see different ones. People decorate them with different things. So these go on the door, and they're very common around Christmas time. So one more time, wreath, right? So Christmas wreath. Another thing that you may see around is many snowmen, right? So you have one snowman, but you can have many snowmen or snow people. So people use them to decorate. Again, in some parts of the United States or places that have snow, we relate it to Christmas, right? To the winter time. So you will see a lot of snowmen. Snowman, singular, snowmen, plural. Right? So that's another type of decoration that you will see. And of course, Christmas time, we decorate with a lot of candles, right? So this is called a candle. And you can use them for Christmas, or you can use them year round. I love candles, students, so I will use candles all year, not just for Christmas, but it's a very common Christmas decoration. Sometimes people use fake ones. If you're going to use real ones, please, please, please be careful. But yes, we have one candle, two candles, and they're very good Christmas decorations. They're very pretty and they're very peaceful. I love to use candles just to, relax. So typical Christmas decoration, but you can also use them around the year. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to talk about is this expression that people use. Sometimes, some people are very, yay, Christmas, I love Christmas, I love this time. But, we're going through very difficult times, and not everybody is in the mood to celebrate Christmas. And maybe you don't have the Christmas spirit. I mean, yeah, this season, I don't have the Christmas spirit too much. So we have an expression that goes, bah humbug. So bah humbug is something that people say when you're just like not feeling the Christmas spirit, or when you see somebody who's not feeling the Christmas spirit. So I'm gonna switch here, and I have a hat actually that says bah humbug. This is my favorite Christmas hat actually. So I'm gonna put it on, and so when you see somebody who doesn't have the Christmas spirit, you can say, bah humbug. Or for yourself, you're like, bah humbug, I don't want to celebrate Christmas this year. Which is fine. I mean, you do whatever feels right for you. Like, some people are super festive, some people are not. And it's okay. So you can be a bah humbug with me and, not get too much into the spirit. So I have two more things that I want to talk about. And I wanted to talk about a candy cane, but I don't have a candy cane. I went to the store and I couldn't find anything, but I heard on the news yesterday that there is a shortage. They don't have materials. They don't have like the peppermint or the mint to make the candy cane. So this year we don't have many, but I'm going to put a picture up here of a candy cane. And a cane, regular cane that we use to walk, right? When you can't walk too well, use a cane. But this one's candy, so you eat it. And I don't have one, so I'm sorry, students. But I'm going to use this headband that has this part that looks like a candy cane a little bit. But that it's going to take me to my next vocabulary word. So my next vocabulary word, and number 25 to finish up our video, is this. This is called a mistletoe. Let's say it again, mistletoe. One more time, mistletoe. So the Christmas tradition goes that anybody who's standing under the mistletoe gets a kiss. So that has never happened to me. I've never been under a mistletoe. Nobody gives me a kiss. So, but if you're standing under the mistletoe, you're supposed to get a kiss. So this year, if you find mistletoe and put it under yourself, and you see your boyfriend, that means they have to give you a kiss, right? Or your girlfriend, or whoever. So in the spirit of that, I'm going to change my bah humbug, and I'm just gonna put this mistletoe, because you never know. Maybe I'll find somebody can give me a kiss out there. So who knows? So I'm just gonna keep this right here, and that's I think that's number 25. So that's our Christmas vocabulary and expressions. I have my mistletoe right here, so I'm just gonna send you guys a kiss, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas. I know that we are going through very, very difficult times. We're still in the pandemic, my God. It's been 2 years almost of this. So take it easy, just relax, stay at home, be a bah humbug if you can. Just stay with your family, watch movies, relax. There's no need to be out, crazy partying, and then hopefully next year, we'll have a better year. So as always, please, 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 please continue to wear your mask for yourself and for your community. Protect yourself and your family members and your loved ones and your neighbors. Socially distance. Stay home if you can. This is perfect time to stay home and just relax. So stay home, wash your hands, sanitize as often as possible. And students, please, if you haven't already, get your vaccinations. Vaccines are a great tool, and it's a shield to protect us. It's another layer of protection for us and for our community. So if you got your vaccinations, get your boosters. I got my 3 shots already. I'm good to go. And I'm also staying home and not partying this Christmas. So hopefully, again, next year, things will be better. So please, please, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you next time. And before I go, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit like, and tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your family members, tell Santa and the elves, but I think they know English. So, I mean, and stay tuned, because next year a lot more videos are coming. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.